3, 2, 1, go! Hello everyone, my name is Manuela, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we were talking about something huge, genuine, and that I would like to discuss with you Mischa Barton on the Alex Cooper podcast Color Daddy. So, I would like to discuss with my note on my phone about our Italian perspective because I'm Italian and I want to start from there. Sometimes distance gives you clarity. So we're talking about the OC, Orange County. So the OC aired, it was not just a show in the US but also in Italy, and it was global. In Italy we watched it religiously. We grew up with it. And Marissa Cooper was not just a character, she was someone we perceive like genuine, human, enigmatic character, and also her boyfriend. So hearing Mischa Barton finally speak openly, honestly, after all these years, it hit hard. But you hit too. Hit like, comment and subscribe, please, in order to grow up and to create future content with also your suggestion. In the podcast, Mischa revealed that she was 17 years old when she was in a real relationship with Ben McKenzie, with Ryan, who played Ryan. She, for the first time, told that she lost her virginity during the time. So she didn't say, I lost my virginity with the Ryan, but she said, I lost my virginity in that period, in that season of my life, and I was 17. And Ben McKenzie was 25, so a huge difference. She explained that the production and her family were worried because they noticed how much time they spent together off set, sometimes even disappearing during filming to be alone. This is the first time she has ever admitted this publicly, but McKenzie has never spoken about it. He spoke about Mischa like she's a really good friend, good actress, good time, but never said, oh, we had a flirt, we were together, or something like that, because he was 25 and she was under the 21, because we know that in the United States your major age is 21, in Italy 18. So Ben McKenzie has never spoken about it, and yes, that matters, especially considering the age difference, what I say. And here's something important. Mischa was the youngest person on the entire cast. Everyone else was younger than her, everyone were older and experienced. So what want to focus here? In the podcast, she said that she was the youngest and she never know what she's doing because she was there and was the first time to her to act, and was the first time for her to act with that kind of actor from 25 years old, 30, 35, 40, even 45 years old, and also all the production behind. So she just started to live the real life during the days, and she should to finish the school too, so she was just so young and so kid. The production encouraged the cast to have chemistry, spend time together, because real chemistry makes great television. So what she said, okay, the productions told us, okay, you have to go out, because in order to have a huge audience on this movie television, you should have chemistry between you guys. But then when she with Ben went out and have flirt or something like that, She felt punished by the production because, okay, yes, you can go out, but not so much. Okay, but this is my life. So she lived under pressure for all that years. The moment that the chemistry became real, emotional, human, she was punished for it, what I say. And let's be honest, the chemistry between Marissa and Rania was real. That's why it worked. That's why it became so huge. Yes, guys, we had to think that every one of us crying, watching OC during that years. I was 13, I was 12, and I cried a lot for a lot of scenes, and I was so happy also when I understood that between Ryan and Marissa started a crush, started love, because in the reality they were fell in love. And we can understand this also from other couples, famous couples in other production. A couple of names: Alexis Bledel and Milo Ventimiglia on Gilmore Girls, and Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams in The Notebook. If we heard about those interviews with those actors, we discovered that those couples became a couple, a real couple, during the recording, and we fall in love with Gilmore Girls, with The Notebook, and with OC, because we perceived that chemistry, and this was gold for the production and also for people that watch it, because we're human and we love to be loved and we love to love. So we love when we can dream, and so this is the secret. Go out there, just have chemistry, and then come back and we record the movie. This is the secret. So they fell in love on the set and the stories exploded. So why is it celebrated sometimes and condemned other times? We have to think about this. Comment, what do you think about these two opposite way, and let me know. Mischa also talks about her very difficult relationship with her parents, which led her into alcohol and drugs. Yes, in the podcast she talks very well about those years from 17 until 22, 23rd, when she has got problem with her parents, the relationship, and her parents wanted to manage her money too, and the production put pressure on her, and she lived with a lot of stress, and she fall down in the drugs and in the alcohol. And if we remember, Marissa, so not Mischa, but also Marissa, fall down in the drugs and in the alcohol. Everyone else knew how to act, how to navigate in the industry, how to protect themselves, but Marissa didn't know how to do that because she was later. She didn't even know why she was there yet. Yes. That kind of imbalance matters, especially when you are young. She knew she wanted to leave the show. So here the point of the podcast. When Alex Cooper asked to Mischa Barton, what happened when you decide to leave? So she said it's complicated because the production wanted to have a sign, huge sign, something, a symbol that changed the series, changed the movie with another perspective. So, you know, it's like in the relationship, if everything is planned, is flat, we feel bored. At a certain point, we need something that wake up us, okay? So she explained that the universe collided and all the planets collided, and Mischa left, decided to leave, and the production was was happy of this decision, and they record the scene, famous scene, with the car, with the flames, with Ryan that took Marissa in her arms and she died. Do you remember, guys, that the Alleluia song started and everyone cries? We cried too in Italy a lot. As I said before, I saw this kind of movie, television series around 12, 13. Then I watch again all the season a couple of years ago. It was the same. I cried a lot when Marissa died. And at the end of this season, the production tried to came out with a new season, so the last one, but it failed because Marissa was the huge character with Ryan, and I cannot understand why at a certain point the production in Orange County, but also an example in Gilmore Girls or in The Notebook, the production did not want that these two persons are happy, live an happy life, and why cannot have a family, children, and a happy life, happy ending. I cannot understand why every time the production quit this kind of part in the movie. Okay, so one of these characters died, and the audience fell down, dropped down. So if you know how the audience react, why you do for every series, television series, just think that people want to live the dream and want to be happy, so live this together, happy and together. Okay, so let's back here. She knew she wanted to leave the show, and she also knew the producer needed something big. Those two things collided. That's why Marissa died, what I told you. We all remember that scene, Ryan pulling her from the burning car, carrying her in his arms, failing, Alleluia playing. I watched that episode in Italy when I was 13 years old, I told you, and everyone in Italy cried. So it was huge, that moment for our teenagers. Okay, there were other scenes in the OC that were important from our perspective. Also, when Seth and Summer became a couple, it was so a gorgeous moment. But when Marissa died, it was like if you lost a friend, a girlfriend, and I guess that everyone cried because we were in the shoes of Ryan. And if you lose someone that you love and you cannot do anything, it's like if you died in the real life. And regarding this, Mischa in the podcast with Alex Cooper said that, for instance, in the airport, huge people hugged her, people cried to her and asking her, why did you left, why Marissa died, and people was like in the television movie. So this has a big impact to her too in the personal life. So today Mischa Barton is single. She says she loves her solitude, and she feels strong enough now to speak to young girls, to tell them how important it is to protect themselves, to know their worth and to speak up. So from our perspective in Italy, from our point of view, watching an American show that shaped a generation, this story matters. Not because of gossip, but because it shows what happens when a young woman is not protected in an industry that moves so fast. So, guys, I hope that this enjoyed. I try to be consistent and not too longer to discuss about the Mischa Barton interview in the podcast of Alex Cooper that I like it, and I hope you like this video. I hope you like this reaction, and I hope if you like our Italian perspective, that it's a completely different world from the United States. And please hit like again, comment how did you experience the OC generation, the OC situation, the Mischa and Marissa character, and subscribe. Just this. I hope that this video you like it, and see you in the next one.